Life and Lifestyle here for another market recap for today, September the 14th, round 36, new 30, round 6. First thing first, you like to learn from who I learned from, get the stock market playlist, 30 resources for $30. Check the merch. I have hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. Follow me on IG and on Twitter. So today's market was pretty much a red market. It was a seller's market or shorter's market today. Not 100% sure why. I didn't really see a lot of news. We still got a quiet witching going on, and I guess the CPI data is out and everyone's panicking about that. I don't really follow that stuff as much, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but a lot of the banks were dying today, and so we had to play off of that. So I didn't do a lot of trades today. I was done pretty early, but I ended the day green finally. So I decided to just cut it where I was at and not try to push any further and just take the green day and be ready for tomorrow. So first trade of the day, USB. USB, I had a $60 call from the day before. Let me see, go to the, that's what the 5 day. Had a $6 call from the day before right here. It had gapped up in the morning. And when it gapped up, it was looking pretty strong, but today, let me go to a tighter time frame, the 5 minute. Today when it opened up red immediately right here. I got out of this candle right here because that sharp movement was alarming. And I was like, you know what? There's a chance this could kill all of my profits, so let me just cut it right now. So before the stock had a chance to react to the movement, I got out for a $1 loss. I lost 3% from 39 to 38. Granted, I got out a little early. I should have probably just put my stop loss back in and just let it ride. Because around this part, it had went up to about 10, maybe 12% before it officially died. So it did die. I just got out a little early on the death. But if I wasn't paying attention, I would have got stopped out anyway. So I wouldn't say this was a bad trade. I would say I was a little quick on the draw. But I still would have got out within the same amount of time I did. So I lost $1. I could have made $4, $5, but hey, I still did good in my opinion. Let me see. Altria. Altria was the main trade of the day. I was watching this trade all day. I put this line here in the morning as a remembrance of how I didn't do with Clove. So I knew if it breaks this line, to get out of there. So it opens up, pops over the line for a second, and just continues to die on down. I follow it down here. There was a lot of sell volume, and I was waiting for it to break. Wait, no, not this one. This wasn't the one. Had a lot of sellers volume down here. It started to reverse back up. So I got out right here from 53 to 71 for 34%. This is my best trade of the day. I could have got 3 or 4 more bucks if I would have sold down here. But I was holding out for 80, which would have been 50%. But around this time, I was like, let me not be greedy. Let me just take 30% and be happy. I got out. Now this is around 11, 12. As you see, it kind of went up. But around 12:30, it reversed and continued to die and actually hit my goal price of 80 bucks. But I had stopped watching the charts by then. So I could have maybe held a bit longer, but I haven't really unlocked that level. Like once I have more than one contract again, then I can play, 30% and then 50%. But this was a good trade. Only thing I would change is maybe getting my money a little bit earlier right around here. Let me go to the 5 minute. Yeah, around this part is where I probably could have got out a little sooner. But I still did good. Bank of America, this is another trade I took. I took the $39 put right around here. I was looking for Bank of America to the upside. along with XLF and Citigroup. All the banks were going up. But then the market, I started to pay more attention to the market. The market was going red, as it already is right now. These are the futures. NASDAQ future, SPY future. They're a little ahead of what's going to happen, so it's better to watch those during the active trading because it's a little predictor of what's about to happen. Maybe about maybe 30 seconds ahead of time, no more than that. So the financial district started to die. I think Bitcoin rallied again. Maybe that has something to do with it. Anywho, oh look, NASDAQ and the SPY are both dying right now. It's going to be a red day tomorrow by the looks of it. So they was going to the downside. So I got into the put right around here. And I waited. I could have jumped in way up here. But I was like, no, let me follow my rules. Wait for my trigger. So I didn't get into the trigger zone. Granted, I probably could have got it up here for about 20 bucks. And then would already been up to 30 by the time it hit here. But that's not my setup yet. So I played it. Got in at 33 bucks. Rolled it on down to here. I was waiting for it to break $40. It kept dancing around 40.05, 40.01, 40.04, 40.10. It finally broke $40. Went all the way down to 39.92, and then came back up. So I got out right here for 15% from 33 to 38. Granted, I could have held it because even up here it was at maybe like 37, 36 bucks profit, which is still about 10%. But I just wanted to go ahead. The market was looking like it was reversing at that point, so I was like, let me go and take the money now. Let me not be greedy. So I got out. But then this thing decided to continue, and it went as low as 39.66. So I could have got I could have got 30% out of this instead of 15%. So another $5 I could have made. But all in all, still a good trade. I played that one wonderfully. And Micron. I took a put on Micron around here. And I put my stop loss in place. And it cut me. So I went from 34 to 30. Right around here. It happened pretty quickly. But I wasn't too mad about it because then Micron ran to the upside. So I wouldn't have got much anyway. But this is my worst trade of the day. I probably just... I wouldn't say this was a bad trade. I just got caught up in the choppiness. It's for the most part. And those are the trades of the day. 2 trades I missed out on. Viacom put to the downside. I was watching Viacom right around here. But at this point, the market kept looking like it was coming to the upside. So I was like, let me not even worry about it. Let me let it go. But I should have took this because this went from 38 to about 60, 65 down here. So this was almost 100%er. As you see, it's been bouncing off the Bryant formation. So it could definitely keep going. And Citigroup, this is another one I should have took. $66 put. I was watching Citigroup right around here when I was at Bank of America. But I was like, well, Bank of America has twice the volume, so I'll just stick with them. But I probably should have took this too, because this went from 28 to, I think it was about 50 or 60. So both Viacom and Citigroup were big puts that I missed out on. But all in all, still a good day. End of the day, green. Can't complain. Now let's just make sure this isn't the only green day I have for the week. And we'll take it from there. Appreciate you guys watching. Watch list for tomorrow. Pfizer, FCX, United Airlines, Cruise Lines again, Delta, Facebook, Snapchat, JetBlue, Lyft, QuantumScape, NRZ, and Dave & Buster's. I got another 12 for you, another 12 piece. So you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and we'll see if I get another green day tomorrow. 1.